Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to News Watching. With a packed hour of news coming up, let's get right into it, shall we? Jussie Smollett was dropped of all 16 charges against him earlier this morning. Outside the Chicago police station, reporter Rosie O'Donovan is at the scene. Rosie?
Hello, John. Yes, and good morning. As we can see, I'm outside of the Chicago Police Department where Jussie Smollett was just released of all 16 felony disorderly conduct charges. His lawyer came out earlier, about an hour ago, and said that there would be some shocking news coming out. And now we see around 10:30 that he has been released on all of his charges and dropped. In the video, you can see that Jussie is talking about how he has remained truthful this whole time. Earlier on January 28th, Smollett was allegedly claimed to be attacked in a hate crime. He was due to initial reports that evening, 2 white men wearing ski masks in Chicago beat him up, poured an unknown substance on him, and then put a noose around his neck. He then went on to 60 Minutes to talk about what happened, and in mid-February, he was brought back in, this time as a suspect for orchestrating the whole thing himself. And in just over 2 months after the crime, Smollett emerges with a clean bill of health. And after the shocking news, the prosecution has decided to drop all criminal charges against him, where now he will just submit his bond and go through some community service. Now, John, seeing those, though, he just got written off of CBS's show, The Empire. I'm not too sure where he's going to go. What do you think is going to happen?
Well, things seem quite messy over there, so why did he go through all that trouble just to be released, Rosie?
It's a great question. Critics seem to think that it is because he wanted to try and attempt to slingshot his career forward by doing this publicity stunt. Not really sure why he would put himself through the whole process, due to the fact that he could have just continued to act because the show was doing relatively well. John, reporting live in Chicago, Rosie O'Donovan, News Watching.
Thank you, Rosie. Coming up next on News Watching, the Yankees and the Red Sox both stink this year. That story and more coming up. Stay with us.